Overall, one can say that was a very important win for us psychologically, more especially after those two terrible losses. And all over that is a basement for the second round, which is more important now for now when we are talking, because we are now forgetting about the past now. So we were not really playing that good, but we were determined to win. That one you can see from warm-up that players were determined to get 3 points. Not taking away anything from Swallows, the game also was not that strong compared to the one that we lost. That is why it was easy even for us to try other players who didn't get enough game time. So all in all, I think it was good for us to get 3 points out of that game. Like I've just said, yes, it is a moral boost for those coming games. Also, to me, that's where that phrase of saying one game at a time, that's where it fits to me. Because this is second round. It doesn't matter how much you win against a certain team or other team win. What matters is what is at stake. Let me give an example about Madlama. At stake we have 4 points with Madlama. And that's only one thing that we have. Even if Bantu can win 2,000 not on the other side, it won't affect our 4 points. So we are now going to Madlama, focusing to Madlama only. We don't even think about what follows. We focus on Madlama only. And we are looking for 4 points. We lost two points. They lost 2 points. We are left with only 4 points. So the least we can do there is to draw. Then that's why I'm saying that saying of saying one game at a time, that's when it applies to me. Some of these losses, even though they are painful, but in reality, they are good for the future. Looking at our team is a young team with young players. Some of the stories we are telling them before the game, they don't even think we are telling them the truth. We prepare them here on Monday, tell them how LDF can play, if they win, what they should anticipate. Then after the game, that's when they say, Coach, now I see what you have been talking about. Which means for our young players, those losses were the time to build the character to them. That, like I said to you, what is important is what we do after this loss. It's not to look for the loss and try to point fingers, you did this, you did this. You should be in their feet, in their shoes, think of their age, look for the future, try to build them from what you have been telling them, they have seen it practically. So what one can say for us is, first round was more on the learning curve to us than to compete. Based on the time I came to the team, it was already late for preparations, but I think they have learned a lot now. Practically and theoretically, they learn a lot now. So I think we'll deliver more than what we did first round. Yes, we are forced to make some of the reinforcement, even though I can't mention the names yet. But we are looking for one backup keeper to try to push our number one keeper, because the other two are too small to push him competitively. Then on the striking part, we are looking to add someone also there to create an element of competition between the players. In the middle, especially a holding midfielder, we want to add someone there with the same idea of grading competition, because in some department you find that a senior player is far ahead of these coming players, so he doesn't feel any pressure at all. He knows he's the best there at that position. So we want to create a bit of competition so that one can push. It can't be that much changes because, like I said, it's just a matter of time. Then the young boys will turn the corner and everything will be forgotten. I would like to make this one clear because it's important that the supporters of Kick4Life understand it. Yes, we were on that pressure of getting 3 points, and some of our regular players were starting to lose some points. For Swallows game, we introduced those young ones like Tapelo, but the magnitude of the game was within his level. You see, even though we take our chance, but we are still calculating for him that these players are his age, this team is still struggling like we are struggling. Competitively, they can match. That's what our brave side come from, to feed him in. But when you go to other games, that is when you take 2 players, profile them, see which one gives you more edge than the other. Then you take the one with more edge. Because that one on its own, it's creating advantage. But when working with players, this one with some edge, more edge, because of some egos, might think that I can do whatever I feel now because they are looking after me. They depend on me. So the Swallows game is sending a message that yes, you might be some step ahead with your second best, but we can live without you, you see. So you see how difficult sometimes it is. But you have to make them see that even though you are the best, even if you are out, this one can still do. But like I'm saying, definitely the lineup won't be the same as Swallows lineup. That one is going to be very tough. We gave them a hard time when they were not anticipating a hard time. They were not really thinking that we can give them that hard time. So I think they will come to us, try to stamp authority to make us feel that they are the better team or they are the bigger team, which might, on the other hand, might work against them. Because we know, some games, I'm old, man, I can just tell you the truth. Some games I get carried away I get carried away by my boys because I trust them. I know what they can deliver. 4 days, 5 days a week when I'm pushing them on the ground, I can see where they can go. So on some games, I sometimes happen to open the game instead of closing it because I'm hoping that they will do what they have been doing. So now, even the technical team, we have seen that, yes, they are promising to us. We trust them, but we still have to calculate for them like we are doing now. Calculate for them, try to cover them a bit so that they don't get exposed. But like truly speaking, sometimes during the practice, they make me feel like I can go to any team. But when on the match day, that experience start to count.